you're enjoying the first football game of the year. We are a go. Sorry I couldn't come here and stream the whole thing tonight. I had some things going on. Joey couldn't do it, but I did say that I would try to come here and at least do live stream or pop in. So I'm gonna come and hang out with you guys and talk for a while. So hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys are good. And the one thing that I can take out of the first half of this game is that Dallas's defense still stinks. It's quite apparent. They still stink. KO reacts. Thank you, buddy. System of the Knot, what's up? Philly Y, Big Play Slay, John Dunham, System of the Knot, Brandon, Lewis Mason, George Redden, Johnny Blaze, what's up, my man? Super Tony, Steve, Chaos. What is going on with everybody? Yeah, I couldn't stream the whole game, but I figured I'd come on, talk a little Eagles, watch a little football, because I said I was going to come live tonight, so I wanted to at least try. Oh, Najee Harris, stud. Total stud. I would take him. I would start him in fantasy. Not a problem. Common star. What's up? He does. You can tell he's a rookie though. Like the stuttering and waiting. Wait till he learns like to hit that hole hard, man. Cowboys still stink. 3 plays. The first 3 defensive plays in the Hall of Fame. I already know the defense stinks. Where's your rent? Yeah, where's your rent? Yeah, man. I had a clean house. I had to clean house with the mods because somebody keeps timing people out. But I don't know if that person's here anymore. Texas Boy 500. You do know your Eagles lost to that defense. You act like they playing hard. Look at the trash Steelers. That defense is playing. That defense is giving everything they have. They're even blitzing. They're blitzing in the Hall of Fame game. They stink. 3 plays, I can tell you, defense stinks. Parsons doesn't know what the hell's going on. It's beautiful. G-Code, my man, what's up? Frank says, we don't need Deshaun Watson. We have Jalen Hurts. Hey, I don't want to mess with Watson until I know that everything is cleared and there's no chance of any suspensions or anything like that. I know, yeah, you didn't lose it specifically. About 80% of the people lost it, and more are probably going to lose it because I'm having to clean my mod out because I have a rogue mod. I might have 2 rogue mods, and it's somebody who I wouldn't think that I would trust. So it's somebody that I thought I could trust. So until I clean that out, I'm cleaning the whole thing out. I'm going to give the wrenches back. Yeah. You guys, like Zay will get his wrench back. Absolutely. Hey, Philly, it's okay if I could be a mod again and I didn't do anything. No, you didn't do anything wrong. Most people didn't do anything wrong. It's just so cluttery. There's so many people that I can't figure out what's going on. I'm with Philly. Once all his trash is out, then let's talk. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Here's what I heard today, right? Because I did a little research into the whole Watson thing. One, the depositions, they're still working on. Depositions won't even be ready till like the end of the year. So there's women still interviewing, coming forward. Then he has criminal investigation. So there's a possibility. I'm just saying that if charges were filed, he may not be able to play till like 2023. Do you want to wait 2 years? Texas boy fools acting like Dallas defense playing the whole game. They don't. I'm busting balls, right? You're not taking me seriously, right? I'm busting balls. You Dallas fans are a little sensitive. I can have Bad Dog come on with his Eagles jersey on and make fun. Don't bother me. But you said Cowboys 3 plays or defense stinks. All hell breaks loose. Dwayne Haskins will probably be good now. Yep. Watson is guilty. I don't know. I mean, look. There's a lot of people coming forward. That never bodes well. But I don't say any man or any woman or anybody is guilty until they're proven in court. Dallas fans would rather be here than watch either. They love me. They love me. This is how our backups are going to clamp y'all. Your backups. Mav, where's my wrench? Yeah, wrenches. I'm cleaning out the wrenches right now. I have a rogue mod. Dallas kickers trash, yes. They were saying, even on here, before I came on, what's his face? Troy Aikman was saying that Dak Prescott's injury must be way worse than the Cowboys are leading on. I've cleared 70% of the mods, and I got about 30% more. I'm probably going down to like 0. at some point. Unless I know I cleared the person out. Let's see what Hurts can do. Watson is bad for business. Look, the Watson thing, and I'm sorry if I'm missing some of these are going quick. The Watson thing is crazy, right? And we're at halftime, 3-0 Dallas. Um, the Watson thing baffling to me. It's baffling because I don't know what to expect. I really don't understand where all this is coming from. But to me, even if you want Watson, and I understand he's a great quarterback, I can't do it until I know he's not going to be suspended. Not just for 1 year, but 2 years. I got to know, you know? Giants got the best defense in the East. I don't like, Jerry, I don't like your pass rush. I think you got a decent interior. I don't like your edge. I'm excited for Watson, to be honest, but Hurts has made so much progress. I'm with the majority. I want Hurts to play the year, you know? But you figure, why would they want to get Watson now? And if it's true, the only reason is they must think they can get him really cheap. Luke, what's going on, my man? I did see Rager's catch, Rio. I did. It was awesome. Imagine Deshaun to Smith. It'd be something. There's no question the guy's talented. There are 22 allegations, and there are so many instant messages showing us such evidence doesn't look good. No, it doesn't look good, Comment. That's right. But you have to go to court. You have to go to court. You have to have your day in court. And, you know, that's how we do it. I mean, that's how it's got to work. The more I think about it, the more I want to give Hurts a chance to see what he can do, says Brandon. He showed a ton of promise in only 4 games. I do too. Lo, what's up, my man? Jose, what's going on? Chris says, looking forward to week 1 Philly preseason game. Next week at this time, right? What? Yeah, next week. Well, maybe it's 3 o'clock for me, but next week, Eagles, we are live for the whole entire play-by-play Philadelphia Eagles week 1 preseason. How do we know Watson doesn't bail on the Eagles? If that's a great point, Mr. Mr. Wing. Jay, Dallas does still stink. Wish I'd be able to see the Eagles on national TV, but aren't relevant enough. Give it about a couple weeks. They'll be very relevant, my man. Joseph Vega, what's happening? Philly 500 plus 1. When are you doing a Zoom call? Philly 500 plus 1. What does that mean? When am I doing a Zoom call? I'm plus 1, my foot up your ass. I don't know. I think maybe like I'm thinking Saturday or Monday. Saturday or Monday we'll do it. Yeah, I saw Bad Dog's video. It was awesome. I know you had your rent. Hang in there, Math. It's not anything like, if you could see the moderator list, like when you go through it, all I see is names and 200, 300 mods, whatever it is. It's very hard to go through each one. I'm just getting rid of chunks right now, and I'm still cleaning it out. It took me hours. I would love if his legal troubles get ironed out he's found not guilty. I also would give them more than a second pick. Houston has no leverage. They don't have no leverage. I agree. Jay says, football's back and Dallas still stinks. 2 things are very true. Mighty Guard says, these teams stink. Yeah, I hear you. Mina, what is up? Would love to see you and DJ from Run It Back do a thing. Hey, yeah, I mean, I've told him before. If he wants to, just let me know. He never really let me know, so I'm always open. But yeah, we'll do it. Robert Dredden, my man, what's happening? He says, what's up, Philly 500? Yo, Bad Dog is my guy, and best of luck to them G-men. But you still double moonwalked that ass. Oh, by the way, Dallas. Oh, yeah, Dallas stinks. Go Birds. Thank you for super chat. Listen, the whole thing with the Bad Dog thing, I've been killing Bad Dog for years, and he has never come back at me. So I kind of deserved what I got. You know, I deserved it. But I love this kind of stuff. To me, it's fun. You know, it makes the season fun, and I'm going to get him back. I'm kind of plotting what I'm going to do. I am working on another intro, and the intro is called Breaking Bad Dog. That I started before that he did that. But I will get him back. I'm gonna plot this thing out a little bit. Yo, Philly, this Sunday, I'm going to the Eagles training camp. Very cool, man. You let me know how it goes. Send me pictures. Anybody going to camp, send me pictures or video that I could use on my channel so, I can use it legally. Mulata is a beast, Gotta give him Howie credit for finding an all-pro talent. Oh, look, Mr. Wing, no question about it. No question about it. Uh, Jordan Mailata, it looks like a total steal. Philly 500 plus 1 is for the extra chin you have behind your beard. Then it's plus 3. Um, that's why you don't shave. You saying we will do Zoom soon doesn't tell me anything. I said Zoom Saturday, or Monday. It'd be one of those days. Commissar said, did I do wrong? I never did anything with my wrench. Commissar, thank you for super chat. No. No. 99.9999% of people did nothing wrong. The problem is I don't know who's the one that is doing things wrong. So, in order to clean it out, it's hard for me to see who I'm cutting out of the mod. It would take too long. I'm just cleaning it out, and then the ones I know I'll put back in once I know it's clear. You know, I promise you. You know, guys like Brandon, like those guys will all get cut. Will all get the thing. Mav will get his back. You're all gonna get it back that had it. But I gotta know who's the one that's doing it. See, apparently it wasn't just some troll that joined channel member. It is actually somebody that is trusted, not just on my channel, but on Bad Dog's channel and Joey Shake's channel. All had the same problem. We got 220 people here. I'm so excited and happy you guys are here. Please like, please subscribe. Let's get over 100 likes and sub your boy up. We are about to have an epic football season. What I think, Philly BMAC record-wise, I think the Eagles are I think between 7-10 wins, and I'm leaning towards closer 10. You know, possible for Zeke to be starting slot corner. Yeah, possible. I mean, if he beats out Maddox, then let him. The kid has been rising star in training camp. He may have been the standout in training camp out of everybody on both sides of the ball so far, and Devontae Smith. Because Devontae Smith, from what I heard, is just next level. Rylan, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. He says, Russell Wilson was a third-round pick, and nobody thought he would be anything. Now look at him. I think Hurts is our Wilson. Has a lot of upside. Love the jersey, by the way. Rylan, thank you so much for the super chat. Old Randall Cunningham jersey. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. There's something about Jalen Hurts. He deserves a shot. He could be. You never know. I also understand why people would want a guy talented like Deshaun Watson. But I think the best way to handle it is let Watson take care of his off-the-field issues. Let Jalen Hurts play. And then when both things work out, then you'll know and you can make a better decision. Who do you think the Eagles' starting safeties will be? I'm going to say Harrison McLeod. I haven't heard anything. I mean, where's Wallace? Where is Wallace, String? If you guys ever watched The Wire. Where's Wallace? Because I haven't seen or heard anything about Kevon Wallace. Bryce, what's going on, my man? Eagles Nation says, is Ertz staying? I still think he goes. I still think he's going to wind up going. But we'll see. I mean, we will see. Reese Scott, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that so much. Thank you. Of course, Dak looks pissed. He plays for Dallas. That's true. Also, look at him. He's leaning that one stone shoulder. He don't want to move that as much. I think he's sore. I think he's hurting. One bad apple spoils a bunch. Yeah, it does. It's a shame, It's crazy, And I'm still trying to figure out who it is. Yo, 500, what's good, my man? Watson for a second, Hurts and Ertz. Wow, so second, Hurts and Ertz. That's a lot to give up, Teddy. You going to Cancun soon? Will Smith missed the preseason. Will Smith, I don't think, every time I see somebody type Will Smith do something, I always think of the name Will Smith and not Will Devontae Smith, because I'm a dingbat. I think he's going to play week 2, week 3 is my hope. He should be back soon, you know what I mean? It's first half shutout by the stinky Dallas defense. Boy, that defense stinks. If Kyle Rudolph doesn't fumble the ball, the snap, they were going to go score. Dak 5-3 against Eagles, going to be 7-3. Is he going to play, Texas boy? Parsons looked good out there. He recovered a fumble right to him. Parsons is going to be a good player. Let's be honest. But I watched that Dallas defense. First 3 plays of Hall of Fame, I said, this defense stinks. Devontae Will Smith, yes. All we got to do now, Philly, is keep the front office off the field. Jeez, Wolf goes, that is so true. What a true statement that is. Kivo says, trade Ertz and a third. Go get Howard, move Nelson to the slot. Could you imagine Xavier Howard, Slay, and Nelson? That would be one hell of a secondary. Brian says, Cooper and CD taking turns rubbing in Ben Gay on Dak's shoulder. Yes, exactly. Philly, why are you so salty? I'm not salty. I'm just a ball buster. John Gill, thank you for the super chat. Boy, this year he does. This Dallas game is torture, ha ha ha. But football's back. Yeah, the Hall of Fame game is not even as exciting as some of the preseason games because the teams have the extra game. So, yeah, it's true. It's true. Does Sanders ball out? And thank you for the super chat, buddy. Does Sanders ball out, or is another back? No, Sanders is going to ball out this year. Don't worry. Cowboys backups are like dummies. Yes. Would you Twitch? Sure. Like that? You mean beyond Twitch? That's what you mean. I know, I'm not that stupid. Yeah, I would consider it. People are crazy if they think Dallas will sweep us. They are losing week 3 to us. Oh, definitely. Dak 0 rings, that's right. Justin Lane, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Shout out from Recife. Is it Recife? Brazil. Shout out to Brazil. Down there. How I would love going to my first E game this year. What game I go to? To me personally, I'm a guy who always likes the division games. So I would look for a Dallas game, Giants game, maybe Washington football team, and then if not, it's like, what teams are we playing? Like Kansas City at home, that would be interesting to see Mahomes. Brady as a Buccaneer, I would see him. So those are what I would do. But I always like the division games. And thank you for super chat. And if I'm missing some of these, I apologize. 214 people here. I'm a little slow today on the trigger. I would go to the Bucs game to see Brady play. Yeah, I mean, you're only going to get so many more chances. You think my Wi-Fi is acting up? Probably. With my luck. Let me see here. No, it's back clear. I'm clear over here on my end. Let me speed check it here. Let's see. Texas Eagle, man, thank you so much for super chat. He says, what's up with Slay? Been getting cooked all camp. Yeah, a little bit. But I don't worry about it too much. I mean, like Rager, that one-handed catch, he had good coverage today. So, I ain't too worried about it. But thank you for super chat, man. Appreciate that. Let me see here. Am I coming in with you guys okay? Anthony, shout out to you, my man. Anthony's got a new channel. He's starting an Eagles channel. Click his name and go sub him up. Anthony, feel free to drop your link in the chat. Hello, Philly from Old Cowboy. What's up, Timothy Looper? How are you? Eric R says, Philly, you're the man. No matter how big your channel grows, you still show love. Says a lot about your character. Please don't change King Dingbat. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, Eric. Appreciate that, my man. And if I'm missing these, I apologize. Cigar says, what's up, Philly? Here we go. Here we are again. We are back. Am I coming in smooth for you guys or what? I can't tell. On my channel, let's see. I'm here smooth. You smooth, Philly? Okay, cool. It's buffering a bit. I don't know what the hell it could be. Dude, I have friggin' AT&T fiber optics, and it's shit. 1,000 megabytes upload speed. Give me my shit. Dash. I know you want your I know you want your mod. Right now, I gotta clean these mods out. Tell me if it breaks up again. If it breaks up again, I'll put it on Wi-Fi. I gotta get rid of the beard. Joseph Vega said he's flying out to California to beat my ass. 5,500. The Cowboys will stay getting injured as long as they have Michael Anthony. Where's the fitness? Yeah, I agree with you. You looking good here, Moses. Thank you, buddy. Smooth as a hat and that Cunningham. Yes, Cunningham, old hat, old logo. That's the way it's supposed to be. If you take a shot every time Dallas defense sucks, you'll be drunk. I'll be an alcoholic. Yeah, I can't drink that much. How's McNabb not in the Hall of Fame? I think it's going to take. I don't think McNabb's the first ballot. It's going to take a while. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Parsons. Absolutely. I mean, Parsons is a good player. It's the viewers McDonald's Wi-Fi. I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of figuring out to do for my streams right now. I'm trying to come up with a couple different solutions because I like to stand during my Eagles games. I don't like sitting down. That creates problems for me. Sav, thank you so much for super chat, my man. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching the stinking Cowboy sauce Eagle fans don't have. You are welcome, my man. Appreciate ya. Thank you for super chat. Parsons a beast he is. Who's in? Danucci, he's coming in. Philly, seriously, how concerned are you with Sanders not holding onto the ball and Steven Nelson has been getting beat deep badly? I'm concerned about Miles in his hands. Too many. I mean, it's 3 days in a row. He's dropping passes and then fumbling. That is a concern. It's a concern, and it can hold him up. You know what I mean? No question about it. It could definitely hold him up, being that guy that I think he can. Maryland Eagle, my man, what's going on with it? How are you? Forgot their water boys. I know, Andrew, right? It's always, Cowboys always get in. And then Mark Holmes complains, oh, we don't have enough guys. You guys get in because they're Cowboys. 500 Schefter and a lot of notable insiders said today, no talks between Philly and Houston happened so far this summer. MB, I saw that. And the funny thing was last night after I put my video out, I was texting Joey Shakes, and he's like, so what do you think will happen next? I said, the next thing's going to happen is we're going to get reports tomorrow denying it. It will happen, because that always happens. Now, they might not have talked at all, but there's just too many people saying the Eagles are interested. Oh, there's a return to the 19. Jordan Gornick, thank you so much for super chat. Appreciate that. I think we are still missing a wide receiver and a corner. You think so? You think we need like a veteran wide receiver? I think the corners will be all right. 500 was AOL. Dude, I got 1,000 megabytes per second speed. I got AT&T fiber optics. It's like, it should be like no problem. You know what I mean? I agree. I think you gotta wait on Deshaun Watson. We gotta find out what Hurts is. And then, is that Ben DiNucci? Ben DiNucci, cook me a meatball, you mother humper. Dallas got 1st and 10. Nothing. Here's a handoff. Get his ass! He stinks. They got no run game. They stink. I can tell you the whole season Dallas stinks. Legend Killer, what's up? He says, hey, Philly, I was looking for your live stream from the start. How much do you pay? How much do we pay 80 for only 11 megabytes? We're talking about gigabytes. I'm taking barely 10 megabytes per second. My neighbors are getting what you are. I pay it's actually $70. If you have AT&T Cell, they had a deal where it was like for the first 2 years $70. But I have 1,000 megabytes upload, megabytes per second. Yeah, 1,000, and then I get, so it's 1 gig, right? And then same download. But I've been having problems. Watson is too risky right now. Yeah, Watson is too risky, no question about it. And if you're new to the channel, we got 235 people. Please like, please subscribe. And here's the great thing about tonight. It's the Hall of Fame game, I know, but from this point on, every week, we have got football for, what is it, like 27 weeks or something? I don't know what it is. 17, 18 weeks? Do you think Smith will play in any? I'm going to say Smith plays week 2 of the preseason. I think he comes back and he gets some reps. Plays a little bit in week 3, too. 500, imagine Carson throwing in Metcalf, Jefferson, Smith. Yeah, that's what it could have been. No question. Or I mean, let's be honest. We could have all those guys, and his foot could have still went. You know what I mean? Carson's always hurt. Carson is always hurt. Amazing YouTuber, you retracted your message. I couldn't see it, and I know I'm missing some of these. They're going quick. I didn't put it on slow mode. T-Mobile has a 5G home network for low. 5G, 5 gigs. Is that what that is? Nice cutting your shit. Is it still going out? Are you guys still having problems? Let me know. I'll switch it to my cell service, which is not as fast, but it'll work. Philly, do you think we're going you're going to any Eagles game this season. Oh, is this something on this internet? All right. See if it's better now. I just went to cell service. Princess Gamer, what is going on? Do you have the same problem with AT&T or something? Because it sucks. I switched it. I shut off the Wi-Fi. It's good now. Yeah, I'm gonna. This is gonna be an issue for me during football. I can't have this. 500, get those cigars ready, my man. I think you'll be smoking a lot of them. Oh, I will. Totally. No, my AOL isn't dial. I have AT&T fiber optics. I'm supposed to be getting 1,000 megabytes per second upload and download. It's. I don't know. I don't know what it is. So if I meet Devontae Smith, I'm gonna send you a picture. Do it, buddy. Bada bing, bada boom. Absolutely. No, it's fine. Ask the chat 1 or 2. 1 if it's working, 2 if it's not. All right, so give me 1 if I'm coming in clear right now, 2 if I'm not. 500, Mad Dog got you good in his video. No, it was great. It was great, MB. But, it was years coming. I mean, you think how many years I've been just torturing Bad Dog. It was great. I thought it was fantastic. I love that stuff. And I had people text me, are you upset? Are you mad? Why would I get mad at that? That is hilarious. But I'm going to get him back. All right, 1. Okay. All right, cool. See, all right. Let me know if it goes fuzzy. Just type a 2 if it starts to go fuzzy, and then I'll know. But I shut it off the Wi-Fi. Please sing. You're a Trubisky guy. I'm all out of whiskey, 'cause I lost my Trubisky. I know Philly was right to say that the Bears still stink. Thank you. So it looks like Pittsburgh's getting ready to score. My favorite cigar I've ever smoked was a Cuban. It was a Cuban cigar somebody gave me. That was the best one I've ever had. That's all I know. Philly Talk Podcast, what's up, buddy? He says, as soon as you start streaming, Cowboys started losing. That's what we do. No question about it. We are going to torture them this year. The Bad Dog song, Bad Dog is a mad dog, 'cause he knows the Giants always stink. They traded out by the draft, they stink. Thank you. There's a run on first down, gets a couple. 5, what's the reason you wouldn't trade for Watson if his allegations are cleared? If his allegations are cleared, at this point, I mean, if they wanted to do it, I couldn't kill the Eagles for it because I know what kind of quarterback he is. Now, if his allegations are clear in a year and Hurts goes out and plays really well, then I won't do it. Yes, the Grammy goes, we got hits going to iTunes. Who do you think will be better in the long run, Smith or Rager? Smith. I think you better get the gold jackets ready for Devontae Smith. I think he's that kind of dude. 500, did you see Rager's catch over Slay? I did. Do you notice how that catch came after he got yelled at the day before? That coach got on his shit, and immediately next day he improved. Why didn't my man Doug Peterson do it? Cuban cigars are rolled up on the thighs of... Are they? Okay. Well, that may explain it. Keep yelling at him, exactly right. Are you secretly in love with Mark Holmes? Yes, I love him. I want his meat. The touchdown, handoff there. Touchdown, Balaj. There you go. Dallas stinks even in preseason. Yeah, I paused and then I clicked. You know what I mean? Right, Trump 2020. I had pause and then click. That means we're good. Pause, held it, click, good. Move on. See, why say pause when you can do it? That's my philosophy. You know what I mean? We got 211 people here. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Are you going to do the Washington No Names Will Always Stink video? Yeah, people have been asking me to do Washington. Problem is well, who do I call them during the video? Like, they literally have no name. They're not even allowed to use Washington. He missed the extra point. They're not even allowed to say Washington football team. It's 6-3 Pittsburgh, 10:48 left, or 10, what is, I didn't see what it was, 10 watt left, but 10 minutes, over 10 minutes left. 10 minutes and 48 seconds left, so I was right. With all now this year, I gotta say, I'm trying to work on it, so I'm gonna have a scoreboard up and stuff. With all that, and the Texans fans always make excuses that his own line sucked. You can't use an excuse as an O-line sucking. You have the great pass concept RPO. You have to make do. Yeah. He said Houston wants Devontae Smith and 2 first round. Forget that. No. I'm not giving them 2 first round picks and Devontae Smith for a guy who could be in prison. And that's the truth. I mean, if you read, I was looking up some of the stuff. I said this for those that weren't in earlier. They said that women are still writing, they haven't even done their depositions yet. And it won't even be done or started till like the end of the year. Now you have criminal charges that still could come. So this is a guy that may go on the exempt list for 2 years. I can't do it. DiNucci definitely stinks. This count as one of the Cowgirls preseason games. Yeah, but they get an extra game. They have 4 preseason games. Everybody else has 3, except for Pittsburgh. Flip 5, where's the video about Nick yelling at Rager? Well, I didn't put up like the video of it, but it would be in yesterday's training camp video, which is day 7. So it's going to be the ones with the black background. Extra game to show they still stink. Absolutely. Intercepted, damn my Cowboys. Cowboys stink. They stink. I just had signal interruption too. What do you think Quez Watkins' stats will be this season? Interesting. Man, that's a tough one because it changes so much. If like he becomes the starter on the outside, it's going to be a lot. I'm going to say he's going to have 40, 50 catches this year. I just want to know, who did Watson get pissed off to get this many allegations? I know, right? Here's the strange thing about the Watson thing. I'm not saying it's fake or anything like that, but it's weird that he asked for a trade. He requests a trade, and then all this stuff started coming out, like right after he requested the trade. One, did he know those things were coming out and why he requested a trade? Or, was whether like we're gonna really take it to this guy? I mean, it's just weird. Philly B-Max says, double moonwalk into another losing season. Not for us. We're not losing this season. Ben DiNucci needs to go back to making cannolis. I'm telling you. And send me some. Why take a risk with someone who can possibly go to jail? That's what I'm saying too. That's why I'm saying if Watson gets everything cleared off and there's going to be no criminal charges and it's over, then I understand it. Sirianni philosophy: spare the rod, spoil the player. And I like that philosophy too. Do you think Rager will have a breakout season? I think Rager is going to have a good season, a lot better than people think. When I think breakout, like I think a guy becoming like a Pro Bowl type player. So like I'm going to say Devontae Smith will break out. Rager's going to be better than people think, though. I think so, and it sounds like he's got the kind of coach he needs. Dwayne Haskins is playing pretty good. He just needs a team with a name. Well, yeah, that's true. He's on a team with a name now. Are you dog water in Fortnite? You drink baby bottles. I drink baby bottles? I'm not. I've never played Fortnite, to be honest with you. But I do drink with my pinky up because I got class. What's up, my man Frank? How are you? If he did do it, why would he want... If he did do it, why would we... We wouldn't, James. We wouldn't. If he did, no, we wouldn't. Who goes to jail first, Cuomo or Watson? I'm gonna say neither. I say both of them aren't going to go to jail. Watson stuff looks like it may just end up being more civil stuff. These politicians always get out of everything, so he'll go away for a while, then he'll get a new job somewhere else. They always take care of themselves, don't they? Who do you think the Eagles' starting linebackers will be? I'm going to say Wilson, Edwards, and I'll go with Singleton at this point. I believe Quez will alternate with Fulgham this year, and he'll get anywhere from 530, 640 yards. You might be right, Space God. And Fulgham is having, from what I'm hearing, he's having a very solid camp. Okay? I don't know if it's been flashy, but it's been very solid. And then with Quez, he missed a few days, and then when he came on the scene, he just started rising up the depth charts. So it's going to be, what you call. Do I like pizza? What? Explain that, because I've come to learn through conspiracy theories that has multiple meanings. So explain what you mean by that. Do you mean the food? White rerun? There you go. White rerun, he comes out when he's happy. Quez looks solid. He does. The dude looks. I agree. Sergeant Hollow Point. I agree. I believe that the allegations are true. Too many women have come out and hasn't denied being at those places and knowing those women. I just think certain people feel entitled or can't help it. It could be true, but the way I view it is until he's convicted, until he's ruled guilty, I gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. I always get demonetized when I start talking about this. Let me put it this way. I think he deserves his day in court. No matter what happens, that's all I know. Last time I did it, they took the video down for saying just that. Cuomo's going, who knows? Biggie 500, do you think Rager looks better than last year? Yeah, I do. By the way, Philly is, was it, what does that mean? Picky? What does that mean? Mark Holmes has an RV full of pork. I know, I'm coming for the meats. 500, we need Watson. Hurts is not the answer. He wasn't the answer. Alabama or Oklahoma. Yeah, but what if you get Watson and he gets suspended for 2 years? I mean, that's the problem. You know what I mean? We should keep politics off the page of Philly views. Yeah. Well, the problem is that I'm out there on some of my ideas, so they get. Zeke fan, what's going on, my man? I still like Hightower a lot. Hopefully we don't send him on only go routes this season. He's had some up and down. Some people say he's looked really good. Some people say he's been like, eh. I think he's shown some flashes. Jade is young. What is up, my man? I believe in Jalen. I'm okay with it. But I can understand when you think of Deshaun Watson on the field. And I'm talking specifically on the field. The guy's a top quarterback. And he's 25. I get it, totally. Our receivers will do awesome this season. We have Smith, Rager, Quez, Ward Jr. Yeah, it is. What am I drinking? Here's what I'm drinking. Philly 500's on a diet again. For like the 800 zillionth time. There you go. I saw Bad Dog's video, and he was had himself all padded. And I'm like, that's my fat ass? I better go on a diet. And that's what I'm doing. Exactly. I haven't been able to finish commenting because live chats don't let you comment more than like 200 characters. Yeah, they don't. They didn't pick it off. Another interception. Was that Ben DiNucci stinks. Dallas stinks, dude. This is it. You can tell by the Hall of Fame game, Dallas is going to stink. And just by saying that, I will piss off so many Cowboy fans, even though I'm like joking. Who do you think are going to NBA Finals next season? Well, I think the Lakers. And if the Sixers can maybe get Lillard or Beal, then it'll be us too. If Smith gets 40-plus touchdowns, you have to buy his jersey. Better or no better. Yeah, I'll take that. He's 40 total touchdowns or 40 passing touchdowns. Either one. If he gets 40 touchdowns, I'll buy it. I'll buy a black jersey. No problem with that. Lakers for sure. That they keep that old man energy, haters. I hate the Lakers. Now, I don't hate the Lakers as much as I hate the Celtics. But, why do I hate the Lakers? Because of LeBron. I don't like the whole, everybody goes to one team with a big market, and then they all come there because he's there and they play. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I never liked the Lakers growing up, a Sixer fan. But, one of I'll tell you my favorite non-NBA player of all time, non-Sixer favorite player of all time is what's his face? It's Magic Johnson. I think Magic Johnson's fantastic. But I just don't like the Lakers. Comment star, thank you so much for the super chat. Are you behind? Danucci got picked off 10 minutes ago. I must be way behind. I'm on delay. Yeah, I'm on delay. I don't know why it's very behind today. Hey Philly, have you seen the report saying Carson will be back sooner rather than later? First, maybe in play. Yeah, if he could come back by week 2, you know what I mean? Yeah. Best Sixer alive, Allen Iverson. It's hard to argue. Hard to argue. But I'll say this. My favorite Sixer alive right now, Dr. J. Chris Holman, thank you so much for the super chat. Did you hear the Dan Salino report? I did not. Thank you for super chat. What did it say? Yeah, I liked Kobe too. I mean, Frank says 500. I lost my wrench. Can I get it back? I'll be giving it back to you, Frank. I'm clearing the whole thing out because I've had rogue mods. So, I'm just gonna leave it like this as the way it is because I'm still clearing more. But as soon as I can, I'll give it to you back. As soon as I can. I'll try later tonight. Dan Salio was spit. What did he say? I don't know what he said. So, what was your favorite Eagles game you've ever been to? That's a great question. My favorite Eagles game I've ever been to. I'll say this. My favorite Eagles game is probably the game Randall Cunningham played. He played the New England Patriots. You guys might have seen the highlights, but he went off. He ran for like over 100 yards. He did an end around. It was like a broken play. He ran end around and ran for a touchdown. Just watching Randall Cunningham, that was the first time I ever saw him live. That was the first Eagles game I ever went to. That was just that was one of my favorites. The other one is there's an Eagles game in Washington. It was, remember when McNabb did that? I was right the third row back in that end zone. That was a pretty great game. Best Eagles game that I've seen was when we stopped Emmitt Smith on 4. Oh, you were at that game? I was working that game. I made a lot of money that game. Who has more tackles this season? Eric Wilson will. Eric Wilson will. You got a white Cunningham. I'm wearing my Kelly Green one now. Great minds. They do, Philly B. Mac. I love Kelly Green. Philly, has there been another calling of mods? I'm cleaning them out still. I have so many mods. I don't even know who I'm cutting. I'm just clearing it out. I still got a bunch to go. But after the initial time I told everybody that somebody was doing it and I unblocked everybody, somebody went back in and reblocked everybody again. You know what I mean? A sexy vagina comment. Message really by. That couldn't have been good, I'm sure. That looks like spam, but I'm just assuming that the guy's name is probably not good. Block his ass. Andrew Luck coming out of retirement. Wentz will quit again. What do you mean he's coming out of retirement? Yeah, look, a name like that. I like when Randall faked the kneel down against the pass. Oh, yes, against the Cowboys. A fake kneel down. One of the greatest plays of all time. Great job, Papa Sora. I still have a few mods left for now. Although I'm starting to wonder if I got the guy. I'm starting to wonder. There's a couple guys and people I think I might know who it is. But I'm waiting to see. Why would you say is the most underrated Eagles going into the 21-22 season? Who is the most... I'll say the most underrated is either Jalen Hurts or Miles Sanders. I think people sleep on both of those guys. You got a conspiracy for me? Give it to me, Goku. I need a couple. I do a conspiracy stream. I do 2 a month on my Tifo Dingbats. And they're getting harder to do because they're censoring more and more. I want to know where's Bad Dog got that sweet Erica. An Eagle fan sent him that because he said that was his favorite Eagle. Howie Vision got Hurts. We may have underrated Howie 100. We'll see. Underrated is going to be Fulgham. Could be. So Pittsburgh kicked in our field goal. I'm doing such a bad job with this. But, it's Hall of Fame game. 9-3, 4:26 left. Pittsburgh up. Dallas has the ball. One of my favorite games was the comeback against the Giants. Were you at that game? Stats for Chef Ben DiNucci. 1 for 3, 2 yards, 1 reception. Yeah, it is GOAT stats. 500. How long did I have my wrench for 3 or 4 years? At least 2, right? Psychos, he says, sounds good, Philly. My man. What? Oh, yeah. Well, it's a Hall of Fame game. You can't really follow it, I mean, there's DiNucci throwing, caught wide open. I don't know who that is. Nice play. Mark Holmes probably going to do 3 videos on it. There you go, great fishes here. So my theory is I think we drafted Hurts to piss Carson off so he would leave and get hurt, and the Howie plant evidence on Watson to buy low. That's one hell of a conspiracy. Boy, I would love to do a video on that. Yes, I like it. 500 odds. Drummond and Embiid throw punches on. I'll say 30%. They're gonna get along. I'll say they're gonna love each other. They're gonna be like great friends. How many yards will Dak throw for? 5K? I'll say 1,300 yards because he's gonna be hurt all year. He's hurt. Does that mean you be behind during the Eagles game 10 minutes? But hopefully not. Hopefully we can solve that problem beforehand. That would be really an issue, I don't know why it's so delayed. It's very delayed on DirecTV today, so we'll see. You want to go to a Philly game? Yeah, I hear you. Let's over Howie for Watson. First time watching you was Bird Saint NFC Division game in 2018. Never forget. Yeah, that was a hell of a game, Bird gang. I appreciate the support all you guys show me, man. Do I like Vic? One of my favorite quarterbacks. I do like Vic. I do. A lot. Do I think Mark Holmes is suffering? Not right now. Maybe from some agita. I think he's been eating all day. I really don't think he cares about the score. But I think he thinks his team's way better than they are. He said Houston. Oh, okay. So this is what Chris D'Asilio guy said, right? He said Houston wants Devontae Smith and 2 first round. Oh, I did hear that. That's insane. I don't believe that for a second. Why would the Eagles do that? That's crazy. Houston's crazy. Houston, I don't see their leverage in this whole thing. Eric, what's going on, my man? I'll be at the game week 3 in Dallas to witness the ass whooping we are going to put on the couch. Yes, you will, because we're going to win that game. 500, you streaming Philly Steelers next week? Can't wait. Give some good looks at our guys. I stream every Eagles game. Every Eagles game all the way through. So, yes, it starts next Thursday. Philly 500's first Eagles stream of the year. Preseason game. That means I'll probably be walking around pacing, all that good shit. I got to try to set some things up because I want to put a score. I want to make sure I have a scoreboard and stuff. I still like how Chris Bowen dude was clutch with Dallas and doo-doo with us. That's always like that. Philly, Uncle Drew needs that wrench. Yeah, look, I'll be giving him back right now. You got to let me clear this thing out because what's happening is I have a rogue mod. And I had literally on Sunday, I had 500 people blocked. Most of them were good supporters of mine. So I don't know who's doing it. And the only way right now is to clear it out. I'm still clearing out the mods. I haven't had time to just sit there and go through it all. So just let me try to figure this out. The Eagles play the Steelers next week. Give them Howie, Whiteside, Dillard, and a running back, not Gainwell. What running back would you get? I promise I'm going to need you, Mom. I'm going to have to give you mods by week 1 because I can't, football streams could be over 1,000 people, 2,000 people. I can't do it on my own. So I'll have them all back by then. Who gets into the Hall of Fame first, Cunningham or McNabb? I'm going to say Cunningham. And here's why. Because I think that one of the criteria to get in the Hall of Fame is you have to have changed the game in some sort of way. Randall Cunningham did that, in my opinion. Eagles getting ready for a big move. It could be. I say stick with Hurts this season and then go for Watson if Hurts. That was my plan too, Maryland Eagle. That's exactly what I would do. Bleeding Green from Texas, 500. Number 5 is Philly's GOAT. I would take Randall Cunningham any day of the week over him. I mean that's all sincerity. Randall Cunningham is my favorite quarterback of all time. I think if you put Randall Cunningham with Andy Reid, 4 Super Bowls. 4 MVPs. Rager caught like 2 touchdowns and had a lot of killer catches. Sirianni definitely got him the right way. Yeah, he got on him is what we need. Philly, in my opinion, Cunningham was better than me too. It just, Cunningham, when he came up, he had a guy who really didn't teach. Well, he had a great quarterback coach. And I forget the guy's name, but he had a great quarterback coach and he died. And that really, like that, I think, hurt some of his development for a long time. And Cunningham just went off of athletics, you know. McNabb was awesome. Dude didn't have any receivers. Well, T.O. for one season. He did. He didn't have any. You're right. But what he had was a great offensive line, good running backs, and a great-minded coach. Phil, you're coming for my meats. Pause. Cunningham was the reason I watched football. Eric Allen was the reason I played. That's beautiful. That's a great saying. That should be on like a sign, you know. 1 Foles, 2 Vic, 3 McNabb. My top three favorite Eagles quarterback all time. That's cool. I mean, I can respect that. Hurts looked over a whole career. He wants a Brady-type NFL career. I hope so. Let's get it. I think Philly matches up extremely well against Atlanta. I agree, especially with Julio and Pittsburgh and Pitt's first game, plus their defense is horrible. I agree. I think the Eagles are going to start 2-0. I think they're going to beat Atlanta week 1 and San Fran week 2. There's an incompletion. The running back dropped it. 9-3 Pittsburgh, 132 left in the third. Philly, Joe Looney went to New York and said, no, I'm good with any. Yeah, I know, right? Retired. Cunningham was good in Minnesota with Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Reed. He won the MVP with those guys. But if you get a young Cunningham and you have a coach like Andy Reid and an offensive line, Randall Cunningham would have been something spectacular. Nobody's seen anything like him. You know, he just was. You know, he didn't. Everything Cunningham did was like react, man. Buddy Ryan was a great defensive coach, but he could care less for the offense. Cunningham suffered because of it. Yeah, I mean, his whole game plan with Cunningham was like, make 3 big plays and we'll win the game on defense. He used to tell him that. Mike McCarthy built like a Twinkie box. Mike McCarthy, see, Cowboy fans are going to be very pissed with Mike McCarthy this year. Because Mike McCarthy is going to throw way more than they want, you know? Let me see here. I think, Joe Thomas. I think you clicked on Sergeant Hollow Point, I think you timed him out by mistake, because he definitely didn't say anything wrong. He said Cunningham was good as Minnesota and Randy Moss, Chris Carter. That was definitely Sergeant Hollow Point. That was a mistake. It was an accident. Sucks we won't see Smith in preseason games. We want to see. I think you'll see him. I think you're going to see him week 2 or week 3. I do. McCarthy need to do a better quarterback to do what he wants to. Yeah. Mike is cool. Learn when your coach. Mike is cool. Learn your coach is Philly. I know who my coach is, but your coach. No. What the hell? Hold on. Yeah. Hey, Joe Thomas. I think you're timing people out by accident there, buddy. I'm sorry about that, Luke Bradshaw. Yeah, it's definitely an accident. He must be timing people out. 500. Terran Jackson's going to be great. He looks good. Sorry, Luke and Sergeant Hollow Point. Sorry about the timeout. I think I'm 99.9% sure that was an accident. Cunningham is like Michael Jordan in the NBA. He was, absolutely. Eagles Atlanta says Dallas still stinks. Yes, they do. First 3 plays on defense, I said the same defense as last year. Wonder how much they will rotate Milton Williams in different positions. He's one of the guys I really am intrigued to watch. You know what I mean? I want to definitely see what he does. Jimmy Jones going to Hall of Fame, Philly? Hell yeah. Yeah, I know. What's up, Jay Koch? How are you? How many wins Pennsylvania teams going to combine for? 19? How about that? I feel like Hurts is going to prove everybody wrong. I think so. I think he could, yeah. I think he's making brajol. That's what I heard. It's going to be brajol tonight. Let me see here. We smoking cigars for pre? No, we don't smoke cigars for preseason wins. Though we should. So I hand off nice. There's a defensive play. Too bad they'll cut that guy next week. On should honestly be running back one. He's really good in Detroit with the bad offensive line. He could. I think you got to make Miles the number one. I think he's the number two. You know. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm just making sure nobody got blocked. I can't see shit. No, okay. We cool. I've been nice, quiet my door. I still have a wrench. You have one for now. But I am still cleaning it out. So there's a good chance you may not in a few days. But it's not. It's nothing personal. I'm gonna be giving them back. Just trying to sort the whole thing out because it's a mess right now. I was giving them to channel members as a whatchamacallit, and I think that was a mistake. Carson Wentz is fat. What is up, dude? He says, Philly, how you been doing, my friend? I've been doing good, Carson. But it's like, I got all these donuts here, and you don't come over and eat them anymore. What's up with that? Mark, thank you for the super chat, my man. He says, hi, Philly 500. How's Fulgham looking train camp? Mark, thank you for the super chat. From what we hear so far, he's looking pretty good. He's looking actually pretty good. So, yeah, very solid. And I think it's gonna be interesting to see what he is. Because we saw what he was when he had his confidence and all that. He admitted that Alshon Jeffrey came back. They took the role away from him. And I want to see how he does. Yeah, Mike McCarthy stinks. I agree. Cowboys defense is trash. I can tell you the first 3 plays, trash. On Johnson, you haven't heard anything about him? I haven't heard too much either. What's up, Last Jedi? Lady Jedi. Philly, do you think Hurts can be better than Deshaun Watson and Carson Wentz? I think he has the potential to be. I do. Will he? I don't know. It won't let you super chat, Philly? Really? Let me see. Make sure you're not blocked. Because I had this problem where people... That's how I figured it out. Let me see. Alex Epstein, man, thank you for super chat, buddy. He says, Philly's half a game out at first NL East. I saw that. Very, very happy. Do I believe in them? But I'm happy about it. Let's see. No, I don't know why it's not letting you super chat. You're not blocked. Nobody's blocked right now. Eagles are a sewage dump? Nah, you're scared. You sound scared. Is that fear I hear? I think Sirianni sees Fulgham as a more talented Pascal, and they did magic with him. Maybe, but what does he think of Quez Watkins? Like that battle on that wide receiver spot is fascinating. I think it's going to be between Quez Watkins and Fulgham. I think Hightower will be the odd man out. Nothing much, King. Glad to have football back. Me too, Lady Jedi. Me too. DHA Johnson gang, man. Thank you so much for super chat. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. There he is, ranting Philly fan. The man. The myth. The legend. This dude is a legend on YouTube. I'm telling you, there are documentaries on this guy. Hey, 500, sleepy in the house. I wonder is Mr. Glass Wentz... Is he more soft mentally, emotionally, or physically? Because Mr. Glass is pretty weak at all of those areas. That's true. I think the head, I think like the body is like a window, and then like the brain is like a chandelier. I mean, the guy runs out of pockets. I mean, it's crazy, Anyone watching Predator Joe? I have not seen it. Thanks, Philly, for answering my super chat. I like Fulgham in my 32-team Dynasty League, so that's why I was asked about him. Yeah, I like Fulgham. Guy's got a lot of upside. I really think the battle for that starting spot is him and Quez Watkins. But I think he's going to get a lot of playing time this year. Another Cowboys turnover, everybody wins. That's beautiful. They haven't changed. Mark Holmes is going to be doing like 90 videos tonight. Yeah, some things, they don't change. My son never does anything but take naps. All I do is cook meats. Nothing changes. Dallas defense still stinks. Who's your prediction for surprise camp cut? Surprise camp cut. That's a good one. Surprise camp cut, I'll say Jordan Howard. If that's even considered, would that be considered a surprise? Yo, Philly, what is your prediction on the Eagles' record? I think I've said all along, Dustin, between 7-10 wins. I'm saying more 9-10 right now. I'm feeling good about things so far. We got over 200 people here, 231 people here. Please like, please subscribe. We gotta at least get over 200 likes before this thing is over. This is gonna be a real game next week, all preseason game next week. Chef DiNucci's cooking up those turnovers. I see he is. Turnover City, Philly Tall Podcast, absolutely. DHA, when I give them out again, yeah, definitely. But right now, I gotta clean it out. I have major mod issues. 15 pick season for secondary. 15 pick. Man, interesting. Do I think J. Joe? No, I think he's gone. I think Whiteside's gone. You know, but I mean, look, if we're going to be fair, these guys are going to get a chance in preseason, right? Will you be live after the game? Tonight, I won't be live after the game. I'm not even really on here till the game's over. I'm just on here till I'm on here. I will be live after the game, the Eagles game. I'll do the Eagles game. I'll do the Eagles stream. Then I'm going to do post-game. I always do Eagles, and I do a post-game. I may be doing post-game with Joey Shakes this year. We gotta see. You know what I mean? Nitro Freak, my man, trash game. Oh, God. It's a Hall of Fame game. That's like a step below a regular preseason game. So, yeah. My man, Nitro Freak, knows this. No, I love Nitro Freak. Nitro Freak don't give shit. He says what he thinks, and I respect that, and I love it. You know? And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I want you to know that, Nitro. I love you for that. Thanks for the praise, Father. I appreciate it. You got it, Ranning. You know it. You know I'm right. My surprise camp cut is Jacoby Stevens. That would be a surprise. Yeah, that would definitely. Mark Holmes is live now. I bet he is. You think the offense will be similar to 2017 with Sirianni learning from Reich? I think it's going to look very similar. I think it's going to look very similar between that offense and then what we see when you watch the Chargers last year. Who is your dark horse Eagle to make the team? Mine is tight end Tyreek Jackson. Great question. Man, these are really good questions. I'll know better once I see preseason. I have to think about it. I'll go with that. I'll go with that right now. I'll go with Jackson with you right now at this point because I think there are some guys at tight end that could play. Surprise cut, Ball Scott. I think that's possible. Yeah. Drew said, question, Philly, how is Adrian doing? We haven't seen him in a while. I don't know, Drew. You know, he did those videos. They were bizarre. I tried to reach out to him. Doesn't really text me. Said something to do with he has to use burner phones. He did text me on Easter to say Happy Easter. But that's it. I don't know. I worry about it. I think about him all the time. I miss doing the bitter dingbats with him. We were like the first to do something like that. It was great. Philly, do you think Devontae Smith is combined with Julio Jones, Calvin Johnson, Deshaun Jackson? Man, those are some names. Those are heavy hitters. I'm not going to say Calvin Johnson at this point, although I know why you say it. Julio, see, I see him. He reminds me of Marvin Harrison. That's who he looks like to me. You know what I mean? The bitter dingbats was Ledger. I hope Adrian's all good and comes back. Adrian was one of the guys he was the first guy ever to put me on a show when I was just coming up. Okay, anything I can ever do, Adrian, I will. You know. Did you see the bad dog impression of your video? Oh yeah, it was hilarious, Lady Jedi. It was hilarious, and I deserved it. I mean, you know better than him. I've been torturing him for years. So yeah, it was hilarious. No question about it. Philly, I'm doing my first fantasy football league. You have any tips for me? I'm trying to make some money. The tip I'll give you is don't go for the old guys. I always like to go for guys who are ascending players, younger players. not guys that had 2, 3 big years in a row, because it always seems like they drop off. So I like to keep my roster fairly young. Antoine, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. How many wins do you think will win realistically this year? I think realistically, the Eagles can win between 7 and 10 games. And I say that for 2 reasons. One, the division isn't that good. I don't think this is a great division. That is 8 wins. Those are 8 games right there. Second, I think the Eagles are going to start 2-0 because I think they're going to beat Atlanta week 1, and then I think they're going to beat San Francisco. So if you add those 2 wins, then you have 8 division wins, all which I think they can win. I think it's fair to say 7 to 10. You know. No, I have no idea, VJ. MB says Adrian streamed a month ago or so. Talk about Benson. Was it Adrian or was it his partner? Hulk, what's up, man? He says I hope Devontae can play in at least one preseason game. He was only out 2 to 3 weeks, right? So he was out all this week. Next week is week 2. You play the first preseason game. That's 2 weeks. If he misses the following game, there's still one preseason game. I think he's going to play at least one. So we got 253 people here. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, please subscribe if you're new to the channel. This is a year I finally feel like these, what's this type competition? Like real competition, yeah. What are the odds the Eagles actually win the division? I don't know what those are. I can tell you the over-under right now is 6.5 wins. So you're better off. You can make more money taking the under than the over. I think we'll beat Atlanta, and then we beat Atlanta week 1. Week 2 is our home opener against San Francisco. Remember, that's the first game you have your crowd back. That Eagle team's going to be jacked. I think we're winning that game. That takes you to 2-0 going into Dallas on Monday Night Football. Dallas at that point will be 0-2. Eagles will be 2-0. Dallas will be 0-2. Because, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dallas Cowboys fans, you got to play Tampa Bay, right? Opening Thursday game. And then you have to go play the Chargers, right? In LA. That's 0-2 right there. 0-2 for Dallas. I have the Niners being the number 1 seed too. They were cursed. But you really think they're going to be number 1? You think they're going to go with Garoppolo, or do you think they're going to go Trey Lance? Having Landon Dickerson undercover and waiting in the wings is like Northrop Grumman secret stashing a new jet bomber. Yeah, I think you're right. That dude's big, man. Text Philly, you're the best on YouTube. I will use that. Thank you again. Thank you, Philly fam. Picked up my new toy AK pistol, 12-inch barrel. Oh, you the man. Good for you, man. I need to pick up some. I don't know if this is personal, but what kind of TV you have? I have. You want to name all my TVs, or just? I have like 4 TVs in my house. I'm watching on a Vizio 65-inch in my bedroom right now. Downstairs, I have an 86 LG Nano. And then I have a 65 in my loft. I have a 65-inch LG OLED. That's my favorite TV. I'm worried about the Eagles blocking Nick Bosa. Yeah, well, that's fair. That's fair. If Devontae Smith is Marvin Harrison, who is our Reggie Wayne? Quez Watkins. Quez Watkins or Fulgham. And I think one of those guys are going to be good. 500, since you're the best Eagles YouTuber of all time, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I'll take that. I wonder how cool if in 1990, if you had a YouTube channel, the body bag game versus the Redskins, you would have been hype up saying double moonwalk. Oh, I would have gone off because I remember watching that game on Monday night, and I remember just running around the house like punching things. And I was like, it was like, what, 90 or something like that? So I was 15, 16 years old. But, I mean, we destroyed that team. As long as I can remember, I have never sat down during an Eagles game. Ever. And that's why I started streaming. Yes, you know what, Vijay, I have to. Don't worry, Mulata will stuff Bosa like Thanksgiving. Jordan Mulata is a beast right now. So it's 9-3, 9:50 left of this boring game. First and goal, looks like Pittsburgh's on the move. Would I consider Odell? But I would have to. Yeah, I would have to. I saw the game live, 500. I was 9 when. Then it was fun. It was a fun night. All right, Last Jedi. Do you think the Cowboys will have 3 points? They got 3. Well, they got 3 points right now. But I think they'll be 0-2 to start the season. How do you feel about Dez as a veteran receiver to sign? I think he's a better option than Fitz, Tate, or Alshon. Is he the kind of guy that is going to come in and specifically mentor the young guys? You know what I'm saying? Like I look at Fitzgerald and I say, that's a guy that you want as a role model. That is a guy that is going to work with the other guys and teach them the little things. That's what I like about Fitzgerald. Now, Fitzgerald might not want to do it. He may want to go to a winner. He may not want to leave Arizona. But, I mean, talk to him. Because if there's anybody that I think fits, he is the perfect guy. I mean, can you imagine if you had one season where Devontae Smith can have Larry Fitzgerald to mentor? You know? That's my thinking. But it doesn't mean it's going to happen. UCF Jaguar. Shout out to UCF Jaguar. Hey, you want Zach Ertz? We'll trade you. You ready for football, my man? How's your boys going to be doing? How's Tebow looking at tight end? I'm not giving out any wrenches right now. Right now, I'm actually cleaning out my mods. I'm going to have less and less mods until I figure out, or till the whole blocking thing stops. I just have so many mods. I can't. It takes hours to do it. There's a touchdown pass, Pittsburgh. Dallas is getting their ass kicked again. Tyler Simmons touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dallas looks exactly like they looked last year. Jimmy G will start if he can stay healthy. The Niners will be number 1 in the NFC and probably play in the NFC Championship game versus Tampa. Jimmy G's a top 12 quarterback, in your opinion. The most underrated quarterback in the league. All right. I'm not sold on Jimmy G, and I really don't think San Francisco is either if you go out and you draft Trey Lance. But, hey, maybe you're right. They definitely have some talent on San Francisco. Jags were 1-15 last year. We can't be worse than yeah, right? But how's Tebow look? Is he going to make the team? I told you when the Steelers scored the first touch, it was a blowout. You're right. You're right. This is typical Dallas. Dallas fans, Mark Holmes will go, hey, friends, Mark Holmes with your buddy, Cowboy Joe Boo. I want to thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. So we're driving back after this Dallas loss, and you can't get caught up in this because it's preseason. It's a Hall of Fame game. It doesn't matter. But Mark, this is exactly what your defense looked like last year. Stinks. Cowboys are America's team. Hate it or love it. We don't care. Yeah, you're not America's team. America's fraud. This is the real America's team right there. That's really America's team. We're the birthplace of America. Do you still think we can get a first-round pick from the Colts, or did Wentz? They're saying, Dustin, that Wentz is coming back early, that he's trying to come back early, which to me is better because he's going to come back. He's not going to be fully healthy. He's going to play. He's going to struggle. Maybe they'll lose some games. They'll win some games. And then we'll dream and hope. We'll feel like, we'll be like, oh my God, maybe he's going to make it 13 games or whatever. And then he's going to let us down at the end. That's what's going to happen. He's going to come back early. We're going to think we're getting the first. It's going to look like we're getting the first. And then he's going to let us down again. Kind of like his career. Phil, if you had a choice, who would you put at punt return instead of Rager? I would put Rager. I would put Rager right away. Put Rager. Because I know what he can do. I'd also give Killins a try. I heard Huntley is pretty good at that. But I tell you one thing. I am not giving Greg Ward Jr. it. Because every time he gets a return, it's 2.5 yards and he goes down. That's all it does. He does. Steelers looking okay this game. They are, yeah. Cowboys came and scored a touchdown in Philly. That's right. I've watched you in a while. Good to be back. Sheer, it's good to have you back, buddy. Nikki Cunningham, what is happening? Dallas fans will find a way to see this game as evidence that they are winning the Super Bowl. Absolutely. Mark Holmes will be like, the last 7 Hall of Fame game losers, 4 of them went on to win a Super Bowl. That's what they do. They're delusional. Big Fish, Little Boat. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that so much. He says, 9 wins easy this year. We will be a run-first team with Hurts, which equals a potent offense. It really will if they run the ball. I agree. People need to stop sleeping on that. That's a great point. Great point. Just look at the first year with Russell, Big Ben, Tavares. Great point, because one of the things I have not talked about enough with Hurts is his running ability. And you just gave me a great idea for a video. I agree with you. Great point. Big fish, little boat. Thank you for super chat. But yeah, that's a great point, because he's going to run, and then you're going to be running the ball more with Miles and Kerryon Johnson. Oh man, what's wrong with Crazy Legs Ward? I like Ward. I like Greg Ward. But what I'm saying is, as a punt returner, he only gives you 2.5-yard return every time, or a fair catch. You know what I mean? Keep him in a slot. I want to see Greg Ward throw the ball that would be a great play. I mean, why wouldn't they do it? The guy was a quarterback in college. Someone's birthday tonight. She's making drinks for them and drinking as well at Sharky's Grill. Happy birthday to whoever that is, Takeem. Happy birthday. What do you think about Jalen Reagor in practice today? Best practice he's had, best catch he's had, and I think it's not a coincidence that comes after Nick Sirianni, my cannoli-eating friend, got into his ass, ripped into his ass. You know what I mean? What games do you think we'll win this year that we're not supposed to? I think that we're going to be underdogs in a lot of games. I think the second week 2 is going to be San Francisco. We're going to be underdogs. I think we're going to win that game. I think we're going to go into Dallas on Monday Night Football and we're going to beat them. I think that Tampa Bay game, I'm a little tempted, because it's a Thursday night game in Philly, and most Thursday night home teams win. All right, you're the best, Philly, but sometimes your audio on your vids destroy my ears. What do you mean, like the music part or just me yelling? I'm a very loud person. I'll have to figure out how to rectify that. Rectify it. I am ordering a new mic though, so that might help. But if it's the intro music, let me know, and I'll try to work out the kinks. What was the biggest news Adrian was referring to? He's going MIA. Something about somebody named Cyrus or something. I don't know. I didn't understand. Jorge said, "You're the best." Thank you, buddy. Just let me know, like, where, so I can look at it. Because, sometimes I miss those kind of things. So if you just say, "Hey, yo, 500, starting here, blew my ears," or this intro, then I'll try to figure out how to adjust it. You know what I mean? There's nothing to be happy about when someone's hurt. No, I agree. Playing in Canton will be the closest Dallas will ever get to a Super Bowl trophy. Yeah, this is Dallas' Super Bowl game. Mike and the Chiefs are going to be good again. I'll tell you who's going to be good also. I think the Chargers are going to be good this year. You know, Mark Holmes was like, we were talking, he's like, "Oh, no, we're going to beat the Chargers." Chargers are good. They're good. Muhammad, man, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. He says, "I heard this interesting stat from Bad Dog recently. Giants have won 20 games in 4 years. Giants always stink. That's pathetic." That's what I'm saying. They always stink. And even when they don't stink, we seem to beat them. But that's bad. Giants have been really bad for a long time. And if Daniel Jones is bad this year, it's going to be even worse. And thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Skylar, what's going on? I did it. I got you. See what I said? That was before I read it. I know. It's Skylar. Skylar here, Philly 500. What's up, my man? Thanks for super chat. I completely agree with you regarding Quez Watkins. I'm most excited about this defense this season. Defense is looking like they got a little attitude. Finally, they got a little swagger. It matters again. It feels like defense matters for the first time in a long time on this team. I'm excited about them, and I'm excited about Quez. Cowboys lighting it up. They're taking another butt kicking. UCF Jaguars, I'm sorry, but Wentz having a loose bone in his foot is funny to me. Hey, look, it's not our problem anymore. I don't know what else to say. I feel bad for the guy, but, it's just, he's Mr. Glass. The guy is Mr. Glass. I'm bar hopping looking for Baracha Gordy for the night. All right, do what you got to do, my man. You haven't done poop 25 years, Cowboys. That's right. Who is the best quarterback in the NFC East? If we're being honest, right now you have to say Dak Prescott's the best quarterback in the NFC East right now. I think that you have to because he's done it over the course of the years. Who's the second best quarterback in the NFC East? Now, I'm going to say Jalen Hurts could be. Joseph Vega, Philly 500. So since Nick Mullen is having a very good camp, what does that mean for Flacco? Because he is trash, and we pay him 3.5 plus incentives. Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting because really, from what I've heard, Mullins has been the second best quarterback. Yeah, I mean, maybe, possibly, could they do? I still think they're going to keep 3 quarterbacks, but could they make him third string? Maybe. I don't think the Niners will be that good, especially if Lance starts this year. A lot of up and down with him, with the 49ers. Let me see here. Where is Purify? What is going on? How are you? What's up, 500? Did you see Rager's catch? I did. I talked about that. That was a great catch. And it's no coincidence. I said this earlier. There's no coincidence that came after Nick Sirianni went off on him. At least a first-round pick is still it's possible, yes. What's wrong with Giants winning 5 games a year over the past 4? How many top 10 first-round choices do they need to turn that thing around? They may need a few more, because if Daniel Jones isn't the guy, they got to go back to the drawing board. Eagles keep it 3 quarterbacks? I think so. Like always, yeah. Yeah, I'm delayed, probably. Dak is not worth $3 million a game. Dak is hurt. And I'm sorry if I'm missing some of these. They're going quick. I'm trying to catch up. 49ers shouldn't have traded that much for Lance. They should have picked Pitts or Chase. Well, I mean, and that's what makes me wonder. How much do they actually believe in Garoppolo if they're willing to do that? That's the whole question. How much are they willing to do it? 16-3, 6:45 left. Pittsburgh has the ball at their own 20. I am streaming a lot of games this year, a lot of national games. I'm going to try to do pretty much every NFC East rival that I can that doesn't conflict with the Eagles or the post game. So I might have a post game, and then when the post game's over, I may do the second half of the Cowboys game or stuff like that. Proud Infidel, what's going on, my man? Why is my comments being deleted? Like tonight, you mean? Or recently? I've had a rogue mod, maybe 2. And they were deleting comments, putting people in timeout. They kept putting, you were one of the people they kept blocking on my channel. I kept having to take you off. So, I have a rogue mod, man. And that's why I'm cleaning up the whole mods right now. So this is your full-time gig or side hustle. I'm jealous you get to do it. No, side. Maybe one day, right? I need a few more good years. But side right now. Angela, what's up? Like get up 5 in the morning recently, do all my stuff. Oh, Dallas just fumbled the punt return. The guy fumbled it. Pittsburgh's ball. Boy, Dallas stinks. They stink. He's still deleting messages. Yeah, if you get a deleted message, hit me up. You know what I mean? Because I don't play that. You know what I mean? Dallas still, I don't care. And I'm saying it, dude, that guy even, how could you let that bounce like that? Dallas looks exactly like they looked last year. Mark Holmes is going to do 80 videos tonight. People think Cowboys will win. Clowns, yeah. This is how Dallas is going to look at Ray. Yeah, it is. I like saying it just to piss them off, too. I know it aggravates them. He should be cut immediately. Dallas already in midseason. Yeah, Dallas is definitely in midseason form. No question about it. 16-3. 5:42 left. They have no chance if Dak's whatchamacallit. The over is going to hit now. What was the over? 20 something? Because he's a dingbat. Yes. Dobbs is in for Pittsburgh as quarterback. Calm your heart, 500. It's preseason. Nah, I like getting the Cowboy fans all rowdy up. 31.5. Holy crap, you might be right. Do you think we'll tank? No, I don't think we'll tank this season. I can see Mike McCarthy cleaning out the desk right now. Mark Holmes is going to go apeshit right now. The thing is McCarthy is a pass-first coach. They can talk about Zeke all they want. He will not stick with the run. What is your opinion on Sanders and Scott splitting carries, I would feel awful for Sanders. Well, I think Scott may not even make the team. I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of competition. You know, you Kerryon Johnson to me is your number 2 running back. What are they going to do with Jordan Howard? You have Professor Kenneth Gainwell. You know what I mean? Are you ready for the Delta variant conspiracy lockdown? This one, Takeem, you know it. You know I got a lot of thoughts on that. I got to be very careful what I say on here because they will not play with what I have to say. But yes, I'm thinking for my tinfoil dingbats, like I'm thinking of doing one of these other sites and then like figure a way to put it private and code it and give it to him where I can say certain things and do certain. There's videos I want to do that I know I can't do. There's a catch, first down at the 13. Eagles are going to have injury bugs all season. Nah, this year we're not going to. Our backup, but it's okay. We have. Okay, have you all moment for we still you ain't sweeping us. Not with that defense. That defense looks exactly like your defense last year. And earlier in the game, you guys were blitzing. You know, I gotta, you know, there's certain rules on here that they don't want me to say. You know, I hear you, Adam. Bad Dog's video was awesome. It was tremendous. I give him a lot of credit, and I will hit him back. I will hit him back. You know it. I'm just thinking about what I want to do. I want to plot something different. You know, I'm thinking maybe I could do something where I like get him and Mark Holmes at the same time. Father, do you agree with me that Scott isn't that good? He gets stuffed almost. Scott is great against the Giants, but I mean, I look at like Gainwell. I think, man, he probably can do everything Scott can do, but maybe better. We have an easy schedule. We should make the playoffs, right? I think so. I think so. Scott is definitely making a team. He's coach's favorite, and he's very versatile. So how many running backs do you think they would keep, right? So you have Sanders makes it. I think Kerryon Johnson's going to make it. If Kerryon makes it, does Jordan Howard make it? Then you have Professor Kenneth Gainwell. I think he makes it. So that's 4. Let's say Sanders, Kerryon, Howard, and Gainwell. Now, you're going to keep 5 or 6. Huntley, they say, could do special teams. So to me, it's going to be what? Huntley or Scott? Scott? I don't know, man. Huntley, from what I'm hearing, you know what I mean? DA's look, authoritarian is on the rise across the Western world, and they are getting away. I can't read it out loud, or I'll get. They'll block this, but I agree, 100%. Elliott sucks, not worth $4 million. I hear you. I hear 4th and 1 right now. Yeah, 4th and 1, 16-3. Yeah, it's going to be hard to hit that over. You need a touchdown right here. Either I can't see Gainwell getting cut. He's a what? 4th round pick? Was he a 4th or a 5th? I can't see Gainwell getting cut. Where you getting your pork from now? Right now, I still got some left, but very soon it's going to be very hard to get pig around here. A group of NFC East Conference trash talk videos with the other NFC East YouTubers. And a group of NFC East Conference trash talk video with the other NFC East. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to do it. Yo, Fiver, we were worried about you last night, the Joey Shake. Oh, Richie, I was asleep. I fell asleep on the couch. I figured there was nothing going on. Nothing happened. I woke up. I had all these messages. My phone was going off. Twitter, and people on Twitter DMing me, are you going to do a video? Are you going to do a video? I'm like, I don't even know what they're talking about. And then I saw it, and I was like, I better do a video now because I'm not going to have a chance. Okay, all right, Nitro, I got you. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that across the board. I'm hearing that here. You know, it's crazy. We got to stop that. AK matrimonial asleep. AK no matrimonial duties. I was asleep, but I did it earlier. Yeah, so maybe it led to that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Samuel wearing Dallas defense out. I know Dallas defense stink. They say Zeke lost 10 pounds. Yeah, he lost 10 pounds. I gained it. Do you think Kyle Pitts will destroy our... No. The reason I think Kyle Pitts is going to be good, but I think that's his first preseason, that's his first regular season game of all time. I think, you expect him to struggle a little bit. Even if he has a big day, even if he does great, I don't think that Atlanta beats us. Umbrella Man was last seen in Dallas grass. No, I know, right? That's true. I have a whole conspiracy video on the Umbrella Man. Because there's a whole thing with that. Zeke lost speed a long time ago. Yeah, we'll see if the weight helps. Any big injuries tonight? Chase Claypool went down like the first quarter. I don't know how hurt he was. 500, Bad Dog is going to sacrifice a lot of chickens this season. He might too. Yeah. Umbrella Man's been getting a lot of reps in slot lately. He's not. I'm telling you, don't get excited about him. 4th and 1, Pittsburgh's going for it. Play action, Dobbs. He's rolling out. He's looking. He's going to throw the end zone incomplete. Yeah, that's trash football right there. I trust Eric Wilson to keep Pitt in check. He's a great cover guy. Yeah, I mean, look, preseason, I'm not worried about preseason, you know what I mean? Information overload on 4 streams. Oh, I bet. Yeah. 4 streams, information overload. I bet. 5 running backs I think you keep. Kerryon, Sanders, Howard, Gainwell, and Scott. Okay. Or hopefully Holyfield. Yeah, I mean, the thing is Huntley, they're saying, is really good on special teams. Like, he's really good at kickoff returns. Like, I think we need a threat. So if he can win a job for that, I'll give it to him. The other thing is I would love to see Elijah Holyfield actually get a look. I want to see at Elijah Holyfield. They didn't even give him an opportunity last year, which made no sense to me. It's in. Wants to trade for Hurts, Cox, and TJ. Yeah, right. Snapback. You ain't getting me on that one. Believe me, my phone will be going off. Philly 500. I'm ready for the Rams game. D-Jack's bomb, and then he hurts his hamstring. Philly, did you know the winner of the Hall of Fame game has never gone past the wild card round? I didn't know that, but that'll be Mark Holmes. That will be Mark Holmes' excuse tonight. Mark's cowgirls look just like the sissies they are. Wake up, Mark. Please don't be a crybaby. I love it. Yeah, I could see Holyfield getting cut too, but do you realize last year everybody was raving about him in training camp stuff? They never even gave him a look. Hey, Philly, do you think this will be Cox's last year? I think it's 50-50. I think there's a good chance that it will. Yeah, I do. Bro, that wide receiver name is Eagles. That's a great wide receiver name. He's going to throw another interception. Nope. Nice catch. Man. I'm a little ill, tipsy, intermediate fasting. For me, work weeks straight. And a diet, nothing but fruit and water to clean my system. The second, Corona. Enjoy your beers, my man. It's going to hit. They're going to hit you hard, right? When you do all that, yeah. 500, you going to Washington Stinks intro? Yeah, I'm going to have to do a Washington something, right? I got to do it because everybody keeps asking me for that now. Problem is how do you deal with a team that doesn't even have a name? Bad Dog may sacrifice the space shuttle when the Giants go down the drain. Bad Dog's going to leave Earth and go to International Space Station. Absolutely. He's going to give me so much material this year. Yeah, I'll be getting back at Bad Dog. I've already been working on another Bad Dog intro. It's called Breaking Bad Dog. But now that he did that, I'm gonna have to think of something. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm kind of plotting right now. I kind of want him to have it, laugh, kind of fade, and not think about it. And then I want to hit him. Maxwell, thank you so much for the super chat. Shout out to the most beautiful girl ever. Was it L'Oreal? Lori. Shout out to her. Maxwell, thank you for the super chat. Our best wide receiver is Devontae Smith. Cutdowns are going to be a bitch. Lots of talent yet to surface. That's what makes it tough. Yeah, it always makes it tough. Absolutely. Quez Watkins is going to show up this season. I agree. Philly pimp status with that jersey hat. You know it. You know it. Washington doesn't have a name. They're exempt now. They really don't have a name. That was another fumble. They stink. Do you know that There was just a court battle they just lost. They can't even use the Washington football team. They can't even use that. I think Rager is going to be better than people think. I think Quez Watkins is going to break out. Or not break out. I think he's going to show up. I think he's going to win that second spot. He's my surprise guy. You think Cowboys quarterback depth is poor? Yes. I do. Yo, Philly 500, you going to get your belt back this season? Double more? Oh, you know it. You know it. Washington Tomahawks? Ugh. It just don't sound right. Hurts will show up like J-Jaw, bring on Watson. You think that bad? Wow, they got that 4th and 19. Yeah. Say one nice thing about the other NFC East teams. You play in the best division. The thing about the NFC East is bad. As much as we hate Dallas, you hate the Giants, you hate Washington. They're all historic franchise. They're all huge markets. They're all big time teams, and you can never take that from them. So to me, NFC East is the greatest division in all of sports. Even when we go through funks like we are, the Washington Monuments, yes. How do you feel about what the Deshaun Watson trade rumors? They're baffling to me. To be honest, I just don't see how you can do anything until basically, you know that he's clear of all charges or any possible things happening. Washington Riot, I like that. Washington Pigskins. Yeah, I don't know. There was one name. I forget who it was. I forget what it was. There was one name I was like, oh, that's not bad. But everything else has been horrible. Dallas got destroyed. They stink. I can't believe in the Watson hype going to keep me up. The thing with the Watson thing is I think the Eagles probably are talking to them and they're keeping their eye on it. But I don't think the Eagles are looking at it this year. I think they're looking at it next year. Like, if Hurts is not good, then that's our backup plan. If he clears, all his stuff. This guy, I just read something somewhere, he could get suspended through 2023. Because they haven't even done depositions yet. They're still taking more. And they're not going to even be done any of that until after the new year. So that pushes everything back. He may still be going through things by the end of not this year, 2022. So he may not be able to come back till 2023. Do you want to wait 2 years with him? Michael, as soon as I give him back, yes. I'm cleaning it out right now because I've had some problems. I like the Washington Sewer Rats. That is more true than you know. Washington Warriors is what you saw? No, I don't think it was that. They won't suspend him until there is clear and obvious evidence. Well, they suspended Zeke 4 games. They suspended Big Ben 4 games. They never were convicted of anything. Yeah, Dallas lost, which is always good. Give it to people you trust. Yeah, well, see, that's the issue is the person that was doing it was obviously somebody that's well trusted. Not just for me, but for Bad Dog and Joey Shakes, because they both had the same problem. Travis, number 1 wide receiver. I like Fulgham. We'll see. Washington Generals. That might have been what it is. That's an old one, but that's I can get behind that. Do you think we should trade Ertz or release him? Trade him. David, what's up, my man? What happened to all the mods? Well, I'm still cleaning all the mods out. I have rogue mods, and they're blocking people. I had literally like 400 or 500 people that I know very well on here that were blocked. So I had no choice. I like the foreskins are good. That's pretty good. I'll catch you later. Good night, Phil. Okay, Hashir, thank you. Dallas still stinks. Washington, they still stink. What's up, Philly? That Rager catch early today was tough. It was beautiful. And it came right after the coach got on his ass, But Washington left his Washington. That's pretty good, yeah. Washington General. Man, you guys are pretty good. These are pretty good. I don't understand. You guys are coming up with some great names. They should have a name already. Dallas is still the first team in the NFL to lose a game. Yeah, Dallas is still the first team to lose. They stink. They're going to be the first team to lose. They got to play Tampa Bay on Thursday night to open the season. They're going to be 0-1. Dallas is going to start off 0-2. I think they got Tampa, and then they got to go play the Chargers. They're going to be 0-2. Who would you want for Ertz if we trade him? At this point, I'll just take a draft pick. I mean, at this point, just a draft pick. Yeah, I missed the Eagles' fat hit too. I'm working on my setup though, so hopefully over the next few weeks we'll get this thing straight by week 1. I don't know where Wallace is, but he's been quiet. Washington's. Yeah, I mean, I you know, I don't like any of the names right now. Dallas stinks. Matter what names are on the ugly uniform. Dallas does, and that's a satanic star. What's new, Daniel? Ursa's been looking good in camp. Why trade him? I think you got to trade him because you got to see what you got in Dallas Goedert. I think that we're going with young guys. We're going with the future. Ertz has been told he's going to be backing up Goddard. So to me, let Goddard play, sign him to an extension, and let Ertz go somewhere where he can earn money and play out this year and get a new contract. He's gonna not do that here. Washington manscapes, yeah. I like that. You know who's been quiet too? Driscoll. I think he's Lane's replacement. He has been kind of quiet, yeah. Mark Holmes wears jeans with no underwear. That's really gross. I got to pause on that one. The Red Tails. I like the Washington Generals. I mean, but I think that's like a name taken, right? It's going to be really hard to watch if we trade for Watts. I don't think we're going to trade for. I mean, I can't see it happening. I really can't. Not until he's cleared of all off the field stuff. Hey Philly, would you be open to dumping Ertz and Cox contract save over? Not right now. I mean, I would move Ertz if I can get a pick for him, but I would keep Cox this year. But at the end of the year, going next year, yeah, Washington Monuments. That means they don't move. Red Tail sounds best. Washington Federalist is pretty good. Yeah, I kind of like that. Washington Federalist is really, I actually like that, Did Dallas have their starting O-line out? No, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of those guys didn't play. If they played like a series. Washington Rampage. Okay. I like it. Washington arrests Philly 500 because Philly 500 got a lot of trouble in Washington. What players would you trade for Watson if it were to happen? Maybe Ertz, Dillard, and a first. If he was all cleared of charges, Dillard, Ertz, and a first. Yeah, I would do that. But he's got to be, all this off the field stuff's got to be gone. Isaac, thank you so much for super chat. Ertz on the roster is a waste for both sides. That's how I feel too. I mean, he wants one more contract. If he's if he really is going to be the backup to Goddard, then he's not going to put up numbers. He's not going to get what he wants. So to me, it's like, oh God, there's all these fires around here. Shit. Yeah, so I agree. The Washington Jedis. Now I like that. 3,500 because the Washington team tries to go on a rampage, but they go into. I like it. So I'm gonna do like 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna end this. Tomorrow the Eagles are off. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any videos out or not. I am going to be doing some channel membership stuff. So, Washington Vultures is good. Don't cut the beard this season, Fiverr, unless it messes up. It's definitely getting to the point where it's going to mess up matrimonial duties. I like it, sir, censored. Fiverr, quick question. Do you think Ertz is a top 10 tight end of all time? Top 10 tight end of all time. Close. I think borderline. I have to think about it because I have to go back to all the tight ends, but I have to think about it. But I think he's a Hall of Famer. I think he could be a Hall of Famer. He's definitely Eagles Hall of Famer. It's borderline. Top 20, yeah. Top 10. Has anyone heard anything about Goddard in camp? I've heard he failed his physical or his physical test. He ran the wrong way, got sorted out. He's made some plays. He's been all right. What's up, 500? Just got off. Well, was the game good? No, it was boring. It stunk. Dallas took a beating. No, that was cool. That was definitely cool. Washington Seminoles. Yeah, I don't think they could they even use that name, Mr. Hood? Would that be considered like the same problem they had? Stay safe. Yeah, thank you, Robert. I'd rather keep Ertz than Goddard because Ertz is a red zone machine. Problem is, Mod is still deleting messages right now. All right, let's see. Um, Problem with Ertz is, I mean, you only get 2 or 3 year window with him, and then you need a tight end. I mean, what are you gonna do with Goddard? Trade him? I mean, I guess you could, but I'd rather keep the younger guys. You know. Washington, I like that. Yeah, Washington no, they're not. Yeah, Washington no names. I need the copyright before they use it. Danny says, I have mixed feelings about trading for Deshaun Watson. On one hand, I would love it because he's an elite quarterback in his prime. On the other hand, I'm skeptical because of the elite. Yeah, well, I feel like Danny. I feel like that you can't do it until you know what the outcome of that is. That's kind of like my point. Until we even get past that point, I can't even accept it. If I gotta go, but have a good night. Okay, Dom, thank you. Bad Dog's video impression was hilarious. It was awesome. It was a classic video. It was great, and I'm gonna get him back. Believe me. Yeah, I give Hurts a season. Washington stars. The only way we trade for him is if we know he's clear. Yeah, that's the only way. At that point, I could do it. What is your unbiased prediction for order of the division? I'll say Dallas, New York, Washington, Philly. Danny, I'm gonna say I don't know. I don't know who's going to finish first. See, I can see every one of these teams being the division winner. I say this. I can tell you that I think the Eagles got a shot to win this division. I think between 7 and 10 games they can win. I think the Giants, about to say, I think all these teams are like, they all could win 10. They all could win 5. It's just too hard, you know. But I think the Eagles are going to be better than you guys think. You know. Who's my favorite quarterback in the NFL? Usually it's an Eagle, but right now I'll say Patrick Mahomes. I don't think it'll be Washington. I think 2 teams will go to the playoffs. It will be Eagles and Washington. Maybe you think we're gonna get 2 teams? It's a crackpot. I like that. Probably a good one about Washington waivers. Washington waivers. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean it just depends. Like this division's weak, and all these teams have big holes. All these teams have massive problems. Dallas, obviously, the defense stinks still. Uh, Giants, I don't know about Daniel Jones. I don't know about their offensive line. I don't know how healthy Saquon Barkley is. I don't know about their pass rush. The Eagles, they got a quarterback that is young. We don't know enough about him. We don't know enough about Nick Sirianni. We got young guys. We got some old guys that have been hurt all year. There's a lot of question marks for us. Then you have Washington. They have no quarterback. So, like, it could go any way, really. I don't know. The Washington Muffin Cake, I like it. Man, you guys are coming up with some great names. If you had the first pick in your fantasy league, who you taking? Derrick Henry? I probably him. Will Jones, thank you so much for super chat, my man. I appreciate it. Washington Orphans. I like it. Shout out to you, Philly 500 Go Birds. Thank you, Will Jones. I like it, man. It's a great name. Thank you. El Yepa says 12-5. I'll take it. Joey's, thank you for super chat. Hey 500, trading for Watson now is a smart move. His value is low because he can't move. Imagine him stealing him for under 2 firsts. Joey's, thank you for super chat. I get it. I get the value. But what about this? Would you feel the same if I told you you can get him cheap, but he won't play until 2023? You have to wait till 2023. Would you be willing to do that? Because what I'm hearing, it's possible he may not be ready till 2023. So, to me, I understand the cheap value. And if you get him cheap and he only misses 4 games or even a year, I get it. But what about if he misses 2 years? 500, I'm an Eagles fan in D.C. area. How do I see every game all season? Well, I'll be streaming every game all season, so you can come hang out with me. But look into DirecTV Sunday Ticket. You can get it on DirecTV. You could also buy it online. That would be the only way I know. I just find it crazy that Carson isn't here and Hurts still isn't named the starter. Yeah, isn't that interesting that they still have not named him the starter? I don't know what that's about. You take Watson. I mean, you take him and wait till 2023. Why? I watch it twice. That's a great name. That is a great name, Montarius. No doubt about it. So we're gonna do about 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna be getting off. You know what I mean? And got things to do. You think all our right signs will hurt Miles Sanders? No, I think Miles will have a huge year. I'll tell you this, Nick Sirianni is definition of boomer bust coach. Very interesting philosophy. He goes, maybe him and Joe Judge can play a game of rock, paper, scissors. Very interesting. Yeah, very interesting philosophy. I agree, boom and bust, no doubt about it. But I mean, I see your coach the same way. I see your quarterback the same way. I think the division, it could go any way. Anybody can win this division. I have in Panama Plus, and they said that they show the NFL. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I don't know anything about it. You know what I mean? There you go. NFC East piece. The gang, but yeah, there you go. Washington Chamber Pots. Okay. Can't wait for weekly streams this season. It's going to be fun. Peace 500. Thank you for the stream. A string. Where's Wallace? Where's Wallace's right? String. Where's Wallace? String. That's right. Right from the wire. I 100% think the NFL players should not be running laps. They aren't high schoolers. I agree with you. I agree. What do you think about the brawl? The brawl. I mean, that it could be a good sign. It could be a bad sign. Do you think Mark Gunn had meltdown? No, he's gonna come up with some excuse. He's gonna come up with some. I'm telling you, he's gonna give you an obscure statistic that a loss by a team in a Hall of Fame game has gone this many, wins, or have gone to this many playoff games. You watch. There you go, Michael. There it is. That's the name. The Rim Jobs. That's it. I mean, they are fired up. Like you say, a team divide cannot stand. I agree. Sometimes, you come together because of things like that. Sometimes you don't. Eagles winning the division, I really believe that. I think they can win the division. Do I think they can compete for a Super Bowl? I can't go there yet. But I think they can win a division, get a home playoff game. Mean Machine. Like, did you see Mark Holmes get trashed at the game tonight? I didn't. No, I watched a little bit of it, but no. Keto diet right now is going good. I'm in that headachy, no energy stage right now. But hey, I gotta do it, man. I gotta be a good influence because I'm a bad influence on my kids and myself and everybody on YouTube. So I gotta toughen my ass up. You know what I mean? Jersey boy, what's up, man? The season's almost here. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Washington Potomac, yeah. Yeah, that would work. Steelers won, still looking like a rusty, but what can you ask for? Exactly. Why doubt the core there? Who? The core? What defenses make the most teams' offensive highlights? The Giants. Dallas. Hey, Philly, can I get a shout? I'm going to go. Trayvon Dixon, shout out to you, my man. 500, you looking kind of 500. In the best possible way, right? In the best possible way. The Eagles winning a home playoff game would be a good springboard. That's what I'm saying, Joseph. Exactly right. I could see the Eagles winning the division, getting a home playoff game, winning it. I could see that. I could see Washington doing that. I could see Dallas doing it. I could see the Giants. Because I don't think this division is that good. McCarthy is definitely overrated. Now, Dallas is, I think something's up with Dak. I think he's a little more injured than they're acting like. Okay? But we'll see. What is the name of jersey you're wearing? Because I have a jersey it's Cunningham. Randall Cunningham. I'm going Steelers. The Eagles going to be good. That is going to be good. I will be streaming the Eagles Steelers next week. If you see Cowboys only winning 6 games, I hope so. That would be hilarious. I'm not a McCarthy guy. I really am not. Dallas has the division locked. I wouldn't go there. Keto's good. You eat good and lose weight. Good luck, bro. Thank you, man. I got my work cut out for me, Exactly what I said. To my Cowboy fan. Washington nepotist. It's hilarious. Dak's shoulder is locked. I'm telling you, even Troy Aikman said tonight, the fact that he's still not doing it, it's probably worse than they're leaning on. However, a lot of players did sign here, so maybe Joe Judge is a good guy building good culture. I said last year about the Giants. They had the best coaching hire. I stick with that. I think the Giants, the whole thing with the Giants to me is your quarterback. your quarterback. I also think that Saquon coming back from an ACL usually, that takes a year. Dallas needs a new coach. I do agree with that. Yeah, ladies. Yeah, what do you think about your Saints? Dak has sucked in preseason. Well, yeah, but He's not playing. That's going to need. Oh, then that would be done. He would be done. The only McCarthy works if Jerry stays out of the way. The thing with McCarthy, right, is he's a pass coach quarterback. He's a pass happy coach. I don't think he can run the ball and be strict enough to run the ball each week. Is with what they need to do. You know what I mean? I just don't think they can do it. Garrett is a young prospect. We shall see. I think we go 10-7. Saints could be a sleeper playoff team. Going to be interesting without Breeze. That's for sure. Going to be interesting. Okay, guys. Well, listen. I appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't, please like, please subscribe. I may or may not have a video out tomorrow. I'm going to do some channel membership stuff. And then, Thursday we stream Eagles. It's go time. And then, of course, I'll be having a lot of videos out between now and then. But I'll be Mark Holmes and yes. But I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being here. Had a lot of fun hanging out and talking. And with that said, I'm going to let you guys go. So take care. I will talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Stream if I can, I will. If I can, I will. No doubt.